Well, we looked the research in the project. We looked at, for instance, the flows of students and researchers and knowledge, as you can see it in, for instance, joint scientific publications. And what we saw is already over the last number of years, a decreasing mobility from and to China, but that also had to do with COVID, of course, but it's not recovering since, it's changing. A decreasing amount of collaborative work with the US, and a slightly increasing amount of academic work in collaboration with Europe. But very important also, increasing collaboration between China and countries in the Global South, or the BRICS countries, or the so-called Belt and Road countries.
Why is this research important?
This research is important because with the geopolitical changes that we see, and we already saw them, of course, in the past years, but certainly now, many things have become uncertain, so it's important to better understand what the changes in the flows of knowledge, of people, exchanges, etc. are, to see where we are going.
And what is the main conclusion of the research?
Well, we have a couple of recommendations and conclusions. A conclusion is, of course, the uncertainty is, well, it has only grown since we concluded the study. You could say uncertainty is now an understatement for the current situation. So we have to very carefully monitor that, to keep our mind open for the future, so think long term. And especially with all the changes in the US affecting academic collaboration globally already now as we speak, it is pretty clear that our focus will be even more on what we do in EU context, in collaboration with the member states and EU institutions. And I think that is a major message. And the last one is, it is complex. There are no easy solutions, because balancing freedom and security, academic freedom and research or knowledge security, is very complicated, and even more so in a spirit of open science.
And the research is done now. What should policymakers do with the findings?
Well, I think we have to work very hard together to keep our mind open, and especially that of students. So we should invest also as primarily as universities in informing, investing, monitoring, building up our China intelligence, as we call it, so to understand what is going on and to avoid that the next generation will be China ignorant. That would be the biggest loss.